What's up, Taurus? This is Marcus back from Untitled Oracle, back with another Tao Oracle reading here for you. So this reading is going to represent the Aries Astrological season. So this is going to be the time frame from March the 21st going to April the 19th. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some general energies. First, we're going to do love for singles, and then for couples, and then we're also going to do career, okay, and money. So let me see what I have first for our singles. All right, so the card that we pulled out here is increase, sharing, reaping rewards, overflow, expansion, flowering, encouragement, fertile ground, and abundance. Okay, so you can see here for you singles, it looks like you have some good things that's coming to you during the Aries astrological season. You see you have this wonderful field that's growing with the flowers and the sun energy is shining down. So you may have been alone, and in this time that you've been alone, you just been working on yourself, Taurus, because you wanted to increase and get the best thing that's coming for you. Right now, it's funny, Taurus, your sign is represented by Venus. Right now, Venus is in Aquarius. So this is about you innovating and about you doing what's best for you. Okay? So I see that it looks like during this time frame, you're going to have a lot of different choices. You know, you might be a little confused about what you want. But from what I can see here, you're going to have a lot of different choices, but you want to be careful, because I see in this card, the first card that comes, there's a dragon that's real close to you. So there might be somebody that's real close to you that might be trying to get your eye, but just take some time and make the right decision so you don't get the wrong person. Okay? Alright, so the next card that came out for you was the Hermit Card. Alright, and then we also have the Ten of Wands. Alright, so let's see what we have here for you. Alright, and we have the Eight of Wands. Alright, so it looks like you have a lot of different choices. You've been working really hard on yourself. You've been kind of taking some time to look inside yourself, kind of figure out what you want and what things are gonna go down for you. Now the bottom of the energy, a deck energy, is the Two of Pentacles. So this is you have an infinite chance of what may happen. It looks like you've been working on yourself a lot. You've been juggling some things, juggling your finances, juggling your time. And so now, you know, during this time that you're looking for a significant other, it looks like you're going to have a lot of different ways that this could go. Now, as I mentioned to you before, you have the Seven. Right, so this is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about having a lot of choices, possible confusion. You know, just from looking at this card here, the closest cup that you could reach out to get has a dragon in it. So the easiest thing that might seem like it's the best thing for you, don't reach out to it. Take a little bit of time, think about it. You know, make the best decision that's going to be beneficial to you. All right. And next we have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is during this time that you've been single, maybe things have been hard for you. During the Aries astrological season, this Ten of Wands, this is the end of the cycle. So this is you making it to the end, making it to the glory, and things are going to work out for you. And so whenever things end with the 10, they start a brand new cycle. So 1 plus 0 is 1, and that's the beginning, 1. So you're going to have a new cycle. Plus, with the cards, as they rotate, this is going to go from a 10 now back to a 1, which is Aries. Okay? So you have some good things coming. All right? So I see here that you have the Hermit card. So possibly you might be meeting a Virgo. That might be the person that you're interested in. But this is also saying that you've been looking inside yourself. You've been taking some time to figure yourself out. You've been doing some meditation. You've been thinking about all the things that you do right and do wrong. You know, possibly you've been taking some time to work on your physical physical prowess. Maybe you've been going to the gym or what may have you. But things are going to work out for you. So you don't have to worry so much. But you've been taking some time to kind of light your own fire and follow your own direction. All right. And next we have the Eight of Wands. You know, the Eight of Wands, this is about things coming fast, or this would also represent you traveling. All right. Now, if you look at this card here, you can see that there's wands that's moving quickly, and if you look really closely, there's butterflies that are here within the gold leaf. Okay, and those butterflies, that's representative of new life, transformation. So there's something that's coming to you really fast. Possibly, you know, you might get a text message, or you might get an email, you know, from someone. It might be a friend saying, you know, they have someone that might be interested in you, or possibly you might be traveling, and while you're on your travels, you meet either this Virgo or possibly this Aries person that you're going to meet, you know, during your travels. All right. And the next card you have is the Emperor. So from what I see here, the person that you might meet may have be their own boss. They might have their own business. They might be an Aries. Okay, this also could be part of your chart. So this could just be also you taking more charge of who you're gonna talk to. Maybe you're actually reaching out, and for some reason, some cases, with the gender roles kind of switching, you might be the person to approach the person and say, hey, I like you, let's go out on a date, instead of waiting for the guy to approach you or waiting for the girl to approach you, depending on your situation, but just maybe you taking more control of the situation and putting things in your hand. But this also could represent Aries that you meet, and this person could be a boss of some site. They might own their own business, or they might be a manager, but this person is a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and they think very logically. Okay? And then the Lover's card. I love this because what this says is that during the Aries astrological season, you are going to meet a partner. So this is going to be someone who you get along really, really well with, and they're more than likely going to bond with you, and they're going to connect with you. So just take some time to make the right decisions and the right choices. I wouldn't jump to any conclusions, especially with that Seven of Cups. The closest person to you, it could possibly be a dragon, and they could bite you. So what I would say is just take some time, relax, do the research, especially with the Hermit card here. Maybe meditate on it, look on the inside, look at yourself, and try to figure out what will be the best decision for yourself going forward. All right, so that's all I have for you. That's for now, Taurus. So for your cards for singles. So let's get another Oracle card here for you. Let's see what we have here for couples. Alright, so we have small is beautiful. Right? So let's see. So this is find extraordinary in the ordinary. Keep it simple. Use discretion. Slow down. Tend to the details and pay attention. Alright? So with this here, it looks like in your relationship, during this Aries astrological season, you're going to pay more attention to the individual person that you're with. And it looks like, oh, here's the moon. So that's the first card that came out. Right. So possibly there's something that's going to happen with the new moon cycle that's on April the 1st. This also could be, you in a relationship possibly facing your fears of anything that you had. For some, what I get from this is that some of you are in a relationship and you guys are thinking about moving together, but this has been something that you guys have been kind of dancing back and forth around. Neither one of you kind of are ready for it yet. But you have the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So some of you might have been thinking about moving in with this person, or maybe you're in a couple, in a relationship, and either you've been thinking about buying a new home with your significant other, or maybe you've been working on, your own credit score, or maybe saving up to get yourself a home. So in this time, you're taking everything individual. With this small is beautiful, this is a 6 plus 2. All right, we got the Judgment card. 6 plus 2 is an 8. So this is about new cycles. All right, so this is something that you're going to take the time, you're going to pay attention to the cycle. All right, but this is something that's going to be beneficial to you, and it's going to work out in your favor. All right, especially Aries astrological season is the beginning of the new astrological year. All right, so at the bottom you have the 10 of Wands. All right, so now all the burdens are gone. All the things that you were worried about are going to be behind you. All right. All right, so if you look at this card, you have the small is beautiful. Find the extraordinary in the ordinary. Keep it simple. Use discretion. Slow down. Tend to the details and pay attention. All right. So from what I see here, for some of you couples, as I mentioned, some of you may be facing your fears when it comes to moving in with a significant other. The relationship's working really, really well. But in some cases, you're thinking of possibly moving in together in the same household with your significant other. And this is something that you're afraid of. Take things slow, and like it says, find the extraordinary in the ordinary. So if you're not ready to move in just do more things together. You know, maybe see what it's like that if you guys wake up in the morning together, see if you guys can spend time in the morning and be part of the same cycles. But do things small, you know. I would take step by step. Pay attention to the details. Maybe you don't like how this person's bathroom is. You know, maybe you don't like how some of their habits. You know, you just want to kind of slow down. But from what I see here, though, you have the 4 of Wands. Things are looking really up for the two of you. So for some people, the message is going to be you should move in together. And it looks like you actually might be working on buying a house together for some of those who are couples or some of those who are married and you guys are saving it for a house. But you guys have had some fears with making that jump to go right into to get a new home, right? Some of you during this astrological season have been saving your money with the 4 Pentacles, and you're just kind of holding back, you know, not wanting to make the choices or decisions to do anything just yet, just because you're not really sure how things are going to work out or if they're going to be beneficial, you know. But from what I see here, things are going to work out and things are going to be good, okay? You have the Judgment card. Well, the Judgment card, this is about you having your soul calling you and saying that everything that's going on is the right thing. And so with this here, you've been awakened. So now you realize that this is the person who I want to be with. This is the person who's good for me. You know, this is the person who I believe in. Now, with the with the Knight of Wands, this is you rushing in together with that passion for each other. You know, you care about this person so much that you see the volcano in the back. You don't care if there's a volcano shooting itself or going. You're going to do everything you can to be with your person and show how much you care about them and how much you love them. Okay? Then we have the Queen of Cups. No, Taurus, your significant other could be any of these. They could be a Pisces. They could also be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or they could be a water sign here, which I have is either Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But what I can see here is that you guys are getting really close together, and that the person, your significant other, is really connecting and really being soft. You guys are having a lot of intuitive connection. You know, this person, you're really getting in tune with them, and they're making you feel comfortable. And you're realizing now that you don't want to live, you don't want to be with anyone else but this person. You know, so I would just run towards it. You know, don't move quick, but as it says, take things incrementally. Okay, but with this Knight of Wands, your significant other, or if this is you, you're ready. You're all in. You're ready to rush right in. But maybe that their significant other is the Queen of Cups and it's kind of taking things slow and taking things as they come. All right. Well, this is all I have for you as for couples. I wish the best for you during this season. I hope everything goes well for you. And let's see what we have now for you as it comes for your finances. All right. So let's see. All right, so we have before completion. All right, so before completion, this is 64. This is before completion, uncertainty, doubt and hesitation, loss of faith, unstable conditions, be extra cautious, and discord. Right? So it looks like you have a little bit of worry about your funds. Now, if you see this picture, the person's trying to make it from one side to the other, and they're stepping on unsolid ground. Okay, and as they're walking forward, they're seeing that the ground is kind of cracking beneath them. They haven't fallen beneath the ice yet, but they feel like that's coming. Right. Now, what I get from this is that you're making strides to try to grow. And before you actually do grow, and before you have your financial success, you just have a few more lessons that you're learning that the universe is sending to you to make you extra cautious and make sure that you learn. All right. But the thing is, you are possibly balancing 2 jobs, or possibly all your bills are high. And so, right now, again, you have some fears. You're a little afraid of what's going to happen next, okay? And intuitively, you know, if you keep yourself calm, you can make it day by day, right? Right? So we have the 3 of Swords. So possibly for some of you, you might have had, let's like a heartbreak, or you might have had some type of loss. See here. They got the 6 of Cups, and they got the Magician. So you might have had some loss. So we got the Queen of Cups, Taurus, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles, right? Now the bottom of the deck energy is the King of Cups. So this could possibly be you or your significant other, and this just represents someone who's really calm with their emotions, really easygoing and strong to talk to, very well spoken, and this is somebody that's trustworthy. All right. Now, just looking at everything here, we have the Moon and we have the Three of Swords. So right now you're afraid. And with this before completion card, it looks like you're working on your finances, you're doing better, or possibly you're at work, you got this new job, but you're afraid of what the next step is because you're not exactly sure of how things are going to go. In the past, you've had bad luck. You've had terrible things happen. You've lost your job and didn't have any money saved. You put in the money into an investment and it destroyed for you. But these are things that are going to change. Right now, you're reminiscent about the past, and these things aren't being helpful to you. You always have to look towards the future, and the more that you look towards the future, you realize that you have more control over your situation than you know. But what I see here is, while you're reminiscent in the past, you might have someone who comes back from the past that may be able to help you. Possibly they might even give you a gift. I'm thinking that this might be a family member. All right. You have the Magician card. The Magician card is all about manifestation. So you have all the tools to make everything work for you the way that you want them to, Taurus. So, whether it's at work, you just know to put in the hard work, put your nose down, learn, do everything that you need. That's going to bring you abundance. That's going to bring you a good future. Same thing when it comes to saving your money. Just take it day by day. Sometimes you got to buckle down and just eat, some ramen for 2 or 3 days until your next check comes. And that's just how it is. But you learn from those lessons and you learn to manifest. Now, with the sign around their head, right now, this is Mercury. Okay, Mercury is in Pisces. So in this time, you want to take some time and kind of imagine, connect to your third eye, and think about what you want and speak it into the universe. Right. Right now, since Mercury is in Pisces, this is like the number one time that you can speak energy into the universe, and it'll more than likely come to pass because it's in that ethereal energy. Right. You also have Mercury, Neptune, and Jupiter are in Pisces, which is that dreamy, energy that's kind of connected to the spirit world. So make sure that you say what you want, mean what you want, have a positive outlook and positive thoughts, because good things are coming. All right. Now you have the Queen of Cups here. All right. Now what I'm showing here from these cards is you have the Queen of Cups and you have the King of Cups. So it looks like you might be in a good relationship and there's a divine pair. And both of you guys are emotionally stable. You guys are connected. You're very, very intuitive. You're very loving towards each other. And so I would just trust that, if you're in a divine relationship or a divine pair, things are going to work out for you. Right? Now, if you see this Queen of Cups, this is representative, possibly of, again, Scorpio, Cancer, or this could be a Pisces. What I take from this is, you see how much they're focused on the cup? That's being focused on the emotion. So just focus on keeping yourself nice and balanced. Continue to be intuitive. Take some time to meditate, especially with the Moon card with the Queen of Cups. This is saying that you should do some manifestation and some meditation, especially during the moon cycle. You have the Moon card, the Magician, and the Queen of Cups. So this is telling me that you're very, very psychic, Taurus. You more than likely have some of these things in your chart, possibly in your Mercury in your chart. If you find you might have some water, and then also you might have Pisces in your chart. So I think that you should just take some time and just kind of manifest. Think about what you want and it'll come to you. Because from what it shows here, you have a really good gift that's coming to you during the Aries Astrological season. So this could be an inheritance, this could be a lump sum, this could possibly be you hitting the lottery, this could be a lot of different things, but you're going to have something that's going to come to you that you're physically going to be able to touch in the 3D during this astrological season. So I wouldn't worry at all, embrace it, and the best is yet to come. All right? All right, Taurus. Well, this was my pleasure reading for you. I want to thank you for taking some time and showing some love to the page. If you're interested, you can reach out to me, get personal readings. My email's in the description box. And if you so choose to, you certainly can donate to the page. And that helps me to get new cards and also to maintain the page. All right? Take care. I hope you have a great astrological season for Aries. Peace. Take care, Taurus.